and the fall collection launched today. So that was a really exciting moment for me.
I heard one yay out there.
Thank you. So I'm wearing pieces from my collection, which is so surreal to say. It's really been an exciting journey.
So can you tell us a bit about the inspiration? You and I were talking backstage about like how we hope that sweatshirts never go out of style. Sweatshirts are having such a moment right now, like sweatshirts, the menswear influence.
Yes. Well, I love a more masculine silhouette paired with a slimmer silhouette. It's just a shape that I feel is both comfortable and stylish. So you'll see that a lot in the collection where you'll have these kind of oversized pieces, very sweatshirt sort of inspired, but leather, so give it a little bit of a luxe kick. We did a lot of really great cut leather pants, very soft leather, red, black, white, and metallic color palette, very Mondrian sort of inspired. And I'm sure everyone feels the same way when you get dressed in the morning. It's how do I feel? What's my mood? What do I want to reflect? And that's one of the things I love so much about fashion is that external expression of the inner, and how we all want to reflect to the world how we're feeling. And it is a similar process for me with the design team. It's the same sort of way that I get dressed in the morning, which is how do I want to feel with this collection? What kind of emotion do I want to put out in the world, and what do I feel like wearing? Yeah. And that's really how it. I've been really lucky to work with Topshop because they've been really just open with my suggestion. And it all started, I'll give a little backstory.
Yeah,
if I'm like going on and on, you just like have to cut it out.
We're all like hanging on your every word.
Oh goodness, tell us. Oh no. Well, I've been a fan of the brand for a long time. I mean, they just make of the moment pieces at a really wonderful price point, and we can all appreciate. And so I started with a holiday digital campaign that my husband shot and directed. And
is it weird to say husband because you just got married, right? You have to
it's so magical. Well, he's been calling me his wife since the day I met him, so he really has. So that wasn't so much of a transition. I love calling him my husband because boyfriend never fit for him. It never did. I always felt very sort of strange saying my boyfriend, and so I feel very at home saying my husband now. Yeah, we're buddies. So it's all good. And we love working together. That's a huge component to our relationship is this kind of artist-muse connection. And I say that in that, sometimes he's my muse and I'm the artist, and sometimes I'm his muse and he's the artist. And so there's this really beautiful relationship that we have artistically that is a significant part of our relationship. And so he came up with the concept for the holiday campaign for Topshop, which was an homage to Michelle Pfeiffer in Fabulous Baker Boys, which is one of our favorite movies. And so I found myself singing Winter Wonderland on the top of a piano, which I don't think anyone but my husband would get me to do this, sort of on the fly. It all came together very, very quickly. We had 2 weeks to design the dress with the team, to put together a crew, and shoot this quite cinematic 2.5 minutes. So that's how everything got kicked off at Topshop. It was a very successful piece, and I worked with Kate Phelan over there in London. She's wonderful. She's really supportive, and I just adore her. And she said, well, what would be the next step? And I had this idea of creating a capsule collection for the festival girl. That girl who goes to music festivals, and I certainly love going to music festivals. So it was a really kind of fun, exciting moment to work with Kate and her team and really come up with you know, what does that girl look like? What is she feeling? You know, and I just remember having this obsession in my head of suede and sort of this laser cut pattern in the edge of the suede. And so myself and some of the Topshop design team went to Portobello Market, and we found this old Victorian lace and decided that would be a really great pattern for the laser cut on the bottom of the suede. And so it's just this, I lived over there for a couple of weeks. Michael and I relocated to work with the team, and it was amazing. It was a really incredible experience for me. And obviously this is a new step for me in learning design, and I just feel very grateful that I'm able to work with people that have so much knowledge and are talented, and I'm just here to learn and be educated more in this process.